Hi, my dear friends. Thank you so much for watching our sewing tips and tutorials on the YouTube and Instagram. We absolutely love to create it for you, and we don't mind to share our skills and reveal our secrets. But today I decided to record slightly different video. It will be more personal and warm, and I wanted to tell you actually why I decided to make curtains and blinds and what problems we faced on the beginning. Because you can skip this video, take your journey and make your own mistakes, or you can listen about my way, and hopefully your journey will be smooth and easy. I'm Olga Kott. We live in the UK for over 18 years and we came here with nothing. Actually, we had education, yes. We had 2 backpacks. I even didn't have suitcase that days. But we built up our family business, and I make curtains, blinds, cushions, bed balances, and my husband works with upholstery. So headboards, chairs, he does all my fitting, and we love what we do. We have children here, boy and girl, our little friend Bobby, and 2 cats, 2 garden offices for him and for her. I can show you around if you want. We have absolutely wonderful clients, most of them local, and they keep us busy. And now we started to create some sewing tips and tutorials for you, which is something new, completely new. I'm only a girl who loved sewing from the childhood because my mom, she used to be a seamstress, and basically I grew around sewing machines. I used to make clothes for my dolls, for my friends, but my parents thought sewing it's not what they want for their child to do, and they sent me to the law university. Yeah. I'm a lawyer. I graduated the uni, and it was a good fun. I still was making some clothes, mostly for myself and my friends. But my parents even didn't want me to have apprenticeship in the sewing industry. Um, I I do love the paperwork and computer work. It was quite good job, I need to say, but I always wanted to travel around the world. I wanted to meet new people. I wanted to do something creative. I wasn't sure what it would be. How can you know when you are in early 20s? But I left everything, and I decided to come to England. And you won't believe, I decided to come here like a jockey, so to ride racing horses and take a part in the training process. It was quite unusual, but I met my husband on my training, and we came here together. So vet and lawyer working in the racing industry. It was quite unusual, and I couldn't believe for a while what happened, but it was a good time. We had international team. It was quite fun, something different. We travel a lot. Basically, we spend all our holidays and sometimes weekend offs just exploring the England, traveling around Europe, which was good. And I always asked my employer, maybe I can do something with sewing for you. And I used to repair the body protectors for riders. I used to repair the horse racks, which was quite thick, and I didn't have tools to do it. And luckily, I started to help with jockey costumes. I was attaching just sponsorship labels, but it was already something. And actually, it was my start as a seamstress in UK. Yeah, it's just joke. And we used to live in the cottage, quite little quirky cottage in New Forest, very charming area with rabbits, pheasants, sometimes deers around, but we couldn't find anything for our windows, and it was pretty cold inside. So we went to the local shop, and we asked for a quote for our sitting room windows. And you know what? I was really impressed. It was my first time, and I thought, ooh, actually sewing could be so expensive somewhere. Ooh, handmade curtains and blinds cost a lot. And actually something clicked in my mind. And in probably a couple of years' time, I broke my leg. I was on the crunches and I had 4 months off. And funny enough, I came to the same shop and I told them, look, I know I am on the crunches, but I have good sewing skills. I have no idea how to make curtains and blinds, but I'm very keen to learn. Can you just teach me? Can you employ me? And you know what? They did. They sent me to the college to learn soft furnishings, and I had training in the shop. Again, college was good, but it was mostly like a sewing club. And I already knew everything what I supposed to know when I came there. We didn't have internet that days, which is such a shame. And it was mostly like books, which I found in the shops, on the cardboard sales. And I was getting information there because I absolutely loved to do it. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue for a long time because I faced my first problem. It was the space and cutting table. Because still you're making curtains, still you're making blinds. That's all right. You can work with your dining table and that's not a problem. But when they start to ask me to make curtains, I just didn't have space because it was really a tiny cottage. We rented it and we couldn't do any extension or have the garden office like we have at the moment. So basically I stopped for some time and I got pregnant. We moved to the different area. It was completely new for me. I haven't met people here. Yet I couldn't see any interior design shops, and basically I just concentrate on my child, which was okay that days. But if to be honest, it was like a breaking point because I feel completely lost. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in this life, how I can do it. Do I have skills? Can I find the clients if I decide to make stuff? I really wanted to come back to curtains and blinds, but I wasn't skilled enough and confident enough. So we are coming to problem number 2. That's training. I need to say that's very, very important to have a good training on the beginning. When I stayed on the maternity with my first child, I had the National Design Academy. So I graduated it as a professional soft furnishings maker, which was good. Again, I've got quite useful information, PDF files. I was sending my projects for them to look and tell me where mistakes are, but it still wasn't enough. It couldn't help to build up the confidence. They couldn't answer my questions, and I think that's much better to take the curtain maker you like and probably ask them to teach you. And if you're young enough or you have time, you even can ask about apprenticeship. It would be absolutely ideal if you can work with real projects in the real time, ask the questions, and just help around. Or luckily enough, we have internet, we have so many good masterclasses and tutorials, and I think it could be a game changer because it's so important to start to build up the good techniques and the right methods from the beginning. It would be much easier for you. So, how to find the first clients? That's the good question, especially if you don't have enough skills and you are not confident enough. My first clients, that's people who I helped around the house or my neighbors or I used to help with babysitting. And basically I told them, actually I used to make some curtains and blinds in the past, and if you want I can do it for free. Or I don't remember, maybe I charged something, but it was such a small money. But you need to get a good fabric because I need to build up my portfolio. And yeah, I was making curtains for them, taking the pictures, hand them, taking the pictures again. Half of my village had Roman blinds made by Olga Kott. Some of them still there, and yeah, that quality doesn't stand up for me anymore, but it was a good experience. And that's how I started. And I was taking these curtains, blinds, and photos to interior designers, asking if they need some help. And actually, in 2012, I've got my first proper order. It was the order for cushion covers with piping, and fabric was quite thick. It was like a proper upholstery fabric. And I faced the next problem, that sewing machine. Probably you already watched my vlog about sewing machines, and I explained how I just sat and cried with these cushions because I know how to make them, but my machine just doesn't come through the layers. This is it. I stuck, and I know if I can't make it now, it will kill my confidence, and that interior designer never come back to me again. And my husband have done something magic that days, because we had such a limited funds, but he went to the shop and he come back with my first ever juki. It wasn't super expensive, no, it was something simple but strong enough, and it had piping foot and zip foot, which I still use, and I think it was the game changer. And yeah, the order went well, and I started to work with interior designer. It was mostly projects from London, quite complicated, challenging, but it was a good school for me. And yeah, step by step, I started to get something new, to try something new. I've made mistakes. Once, instead of adding the contrast leading edge, I added fabric at the bottom. Can you imagine? Oh my god, oh my god, she just will cross me off the list and never give me another job. But luckily, yeah, she was very kind and understandable, and probably she just could see the quality of my work, which I think that's the key. Because if you put your heart into it, if you've done everything neat, yeah, people just can see that's the proper handmade bespoke product. But in few months, she asked me to make some curtains, and I faced the problem number 3. That's the cutting table. Because that days I didn't have space, which is an issue for many people, isn't it? I used to make stuff in my bedroom. Later we converted garage to sort of work studio, but it was quite dark, it had no windows, it was pretty cold inside, but at least I had the cutting table, and it helped a lot. And now, as you can see, I have this metric table grid, which absolutely must be. I think it's just the best investment so far, because it's so easy to make curtains and blinds now, cut the cushions. You can't use the rotary cutter here, but with scissors, it's absolutely fine. And that's so easy to fold, the right angles. It can help you to cut the length if you need. So basically, yeah, the table grid, that's the game changer. But please don't feel like you need to get everything in once. Of course, you can't. It costs you're not sure what you need. That's why if you plan to make, let's say, just blinds in the beginning, you can just deal with your dining table. You can have foldable cutting board. I have video somewhere about it, and it would be good enough. And you don't need the strong sewing machines. because for Roman blinds, all what you need, that's just basically join the fabric if it's needed, make the pockets for rows at the back, and stitch the Velcro. This is it. And I would be honest, Roman blinds, that's my favorite product so far. I absolutely enjoy and love to make them. If you have skills, that's quite straightforward. That's the good money, because not everybody can make Roman blinds. Let's face the truth. And yeah, and you just need the minimum equipment to do it. I absolutely love making Roman blinds. I built up my skills for over 12 years, and I'm quite proud that we have masterclass now, which explains about all stages, how to make the professional Roman blind, and I revealed all my secrets. Basically, I shared everything what I know over all these years, and I showed people how to make Roman blinds like I do. So probably I would say not a problem, but issue number 4, that's the good tools. As I mentioned, you don't need to buy everything in once, but it will take time to find what works the best for you. So measuring tape, which one to choose. Scissors, I had so many of them, trust me, and probably we will have separated video and I explain what I tried and what I do like. And thread, again, just keep trying. It should be strong, but at the same time it shouldn't be too thick, so you can find your way. I use a erasable pen, which was basically very, very simple and good finder for me. This ruler, quilting ruler, again, it was a game changer, but I have bigger rulers as well, which I regularly use. Pins, again, it's one of the best finders because they are quite strong. Took a while for me to find the good cotton making pins, which is pretty long. They don't bend easily, they're quite strong, and of course I use it on the daily basis for everything I make here. As I mentioned earlier, we have absolutely wonderful local clients. I like all of them, and some of them become our friends, and they keep coming back to us and they tell friends. Probably that's the best advertising. But I guess the last issue which I would like to mention, that's the confidence. It takes time to build up your strength, your confidence, your skills. It's not happen in once. And of course you will make your own mistakes. Of course you will remake your curtains. Sometimes you need to get new piece of material because you cut it wrong, and it will happen. I just can't find this magic pill which can show you the world and can help you with all your skills. It will be a step by step, but please don't give up. Everybody makes mistakes. It's absolutely normal. The most important to find the way how to correct this mistake. Is it right word? How to find the way to leave client happy. Of course, now I have this confidence and coming to somebody's house. I feel quite free to talk about windows, fabrics, and ask people what they want, what they do have in their mind. But it was absolute nightmare for me on the beginning. I was knocking to the door and I already feel my heartbeat, and I thought, oh my god, oh my god. Sometimes I was speechless. I was forgetting the words, and I told my customer, I'm so sorry. It's not my first language, and I forgot the word, and it was fine. Nobody blamed me as long as my product looks good, that's neat, that fits well. They never complain about anything else. That's why build up your journey. I wish you a best luck on your way. I wish you to have skills, strength, build up your confidence, meet the good and kind people around. I think with social media, it's much easier to find the information or tutorials you like. That's why, welcome to the world of soft furnishings, and I hope you will be happy on this way. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to watch more videos like this, and follow me on the Instagram. The most of the day I post fresh videos, photos, sewing tips, and we have absolutely great community there. Join us and see you soon.